Okay, so here we are, we're boosting into the next with the Debugging ROM for the multi-face slot on the SD card. You see the next is come up as normal, and we have our project sitting there in VS Code waiting to go next to it. So if we come down here, you see you've got the yellow button. If we hit that once, we hit that and we get scanned to the monitor. So you see it's some flashes and we end up here in the menu here to choose how we're going to attach a debugger. So we're in port 2 with our newly made cable. So next I press number 2 on the spec key, and if I actually hit the button, yeah, using Joy 2, perfect. So if we look over to the PC here, and so I've created 2 configs now. We've got C-spec config and serial config. If we scan up, you can see the first config, which is the one that I've been using up till today, where I can debug this in C-spec. C-spec currently has difficulty dealing with the return or retry at the end of CTC interrupt routine, which is causing issues, which is why I needed to use real hardware to debug and make sure it was working as we thought. So with that there, we're in serial mode, go to debug. I know this builds because I've built it previously. Obviously, if your project doesn't build, you're not going to get very far with this. So we hit the button, and no response received from the mode. Tell you what that is. I was on here creating a document and I left the serial program that we were testing with open. So let's get rid of that. Let's try again, shall we? There's my... Okay, so right, if we go into here and hit that button, if you're watching on the screen at the same time, you see things happen. That's downloading a copy of our program into the next, and then we stop nicely on that breakpoint. There does seem to be a slight funny, and if you don't step into another file, it's never able to see the breakpoints within it. So by doing this and going into my CTC audio file, my breakpoints now will all work inside this file. Now I know from my program here, nothing will appear properly in RAM until it's actually had a chance to do a file load. So I'll let it go until it gets to that point. Here also some interrupts. Now into the main loop of the program, and we do our first buffer load. And what we'll do here, just so you can see what's going on, is we can use -MV, and my buffering up to F0000 in RAM, so you can see what's in it. At this moment, there's nothing in it. We can step through and see as it appears. You can step into the DOS read if you want, but if you really need to, you can see it's pull out new data there. That's that piece of the buffer. Not populated. And you see obviously I get hits every now and again because it needs to keep the buffer up to date, not the butter. Butter's entirely different. And so I can debug inside my interrupts as well, which was the whole point of this. So if I come down here, this is my interrupt routine. I'm going to get a bit of help from several sources, from Patricia, from Emu, David Safir, from 7FFF, Robin, and from Ped, who did a little bit of optimization and showed me a few things I've missed. And yes, we can get inside the interrupt now. The piece that wouldn't work in C-Spec was it would never hit that instruction there. And now it hits every time, which means it's done its job. So that is how we debug on real hardware. Thanks everybody for watching.